You know how some carriers give you so little for your older busted phone you just end up living with it? I don't think so. Verizon lets you trade in your broken phone for a shiny new one. You break it, we upgrade it. You dunk it, doggy bone it, slam it, wham it, strawberry jam it, we upgrade it.
Get a 5G phone on us with select plans.
Every customer, current, new, or business.
Because everyone deserves better. And with plans starting at just $35, better costs less than you think.
Femly is a Black woman-owned company fighting to end menstrual inequality and provide organic and eco-friendly menstruation products. Femly also pays it forward by stocking restrooms nationwide with their personal care products. The founder and CEO is Arion Long. She joins us from Baltimore to share her journey and more about the company. All right, so when did this start?
Hey, so I started a business back when I was 26 years old. I was having crazy periods and found out that they were linked directly to chemicals in the products that I was using. So that was back in about 2015, 2016.
So, so you started the business, and how? You funded yourself, friends and family? How did you actually begin to start the business?
Man, when I first started, I was using one of every 2 paychecks and funneling that back into my business. At the time, my husband was my then boyfriend, and we actually moved back home with my whole family, 12 people, my grandmother, my siblings, and more. And
hold on, 12 of y'all in the crib?
12 of us in the crib in PG County, Maryland. We built one house and we fit everybody in it.
Okay. All right.
So
And
yeah, it was incredible, but we bootstrapped the company. I had to use pitch competitions. Finding an investor was hard. I'm also Black and went to a HBCU, so yeah.
So when you talked about, so how'd you deal with the manufacturing in terms of developing your product and making sure that it was safe and effective?
So it was crazy. I went to companies here in the US, but they would not work with me because they were working with the companies that put toxic chemicals in their pads and tampons. So we found a small family-owned company that was growing organic cotton in Texas. And we found a manufacturer all the way in Rome, Italy, that was willing to take us on and make our overachieving products, which are 3 times more absorbent and 13% longer. So they're better for you and they outperform the others.
So you started the business, and so how were you selling your products? Was it online? Were you in stores?
Mm-hmm. When we first started, we were shipping monthly period boxes so that every time a younger girl or a woman would get her period, she would have our products, chocolate, body scrubs, and we saw an opportunity to have more social impact. There are so many women who admit to finding themselves without these products in public or at work. So we quickly started manufacturing our own products, and then we started putting our individually wrapped pads in hotels and colleges and stadiums. So we essentially want to make sure that you can order the period care you need online, or if you find yourself in these public spaces, you have what you need, which is perfect because now states are starting to make this a law that feminine care is a requirement, and we're there to meet that demand.
So how many units are you moving per month? How have you grown?
Man, we've changed over 25,000 lives. We are a company that expects to net over $70 million in revenue in the next 2 years, and we're out here playing with the big boys.
And I take it that is not necessarily something they want to see. And so how are you looking to expand the company?
So as we think about expansion, Femly is the premier company that's going to hold your hand from your very first period all the way through pregnancy, postpartum, menopause, and beyond. We want to be there for every stage of a woman's life cycle. You may find us at an NFL stadium or at a hotel, but when you need us, we'll be in stores or online, and we will just be with you for every step of the way.
All right, questions for my panelists. Amisha, you're first.
Absolutely. For off the top, Roland, I want to thank you for inviting her for this discussion. I find that these products are very interesting, and congratulations on your expansion and the work that you're doing thus far. Because I think that, you know, in the 90s, we heard about toxic shock syndrome and the issues associated with wearing tampons for too long. Right now, you know, there's an elevation of period poverty, not only as it relates to those who are incarcerated, who just don't have access to pads or tampons regularly, but also people who live in poverty, who are outside of the penal system, who cannot afford regular pad and tampon access. So acknowledging the fact that you're doing that work, but also looking at this more environmentally friendly, but also friendly to the body type of substance for an issue that women are going to have. Like, there's no way around having your period. What have you seen, and what actually sparked your interest in making this happen? Because there are options out there, not many like yours, but there are options out there. How do you, one, you know, elevate this, the awareness of this product, but also what made you get into this to begin with?
So I had this tumor that was linked to chemicals found in very popular products. And I did some digging and I found out that the FDA didn't require transparency of ingredients. They didn't require companies to disclose what was inside of them. And coincidentally, these same products that I was using, that millions of women use, were outliving the people who use them. They were filled with nylon and plastics, and when you throw them away, that could take 500 years to break down. So I knew that we needed to create something that was both eco-friendly and profited people and planet. The other thing is, we started the company, but in 2018, I found myself on life support. I lost my daughter Sage to stillbirth due to a doctor's error and not believing me and giving me the wrong antibiotic for an infection. And when I woke up, I realized that we weren't doing enough about health education for women too. The US right now has the worst rates for pregnancy in the modern world, and Black women are 3 to as much as 6 times more likely to die in labor. So what we're doing is not only providing a better product that works better for you and outperforms, we offer more products in each box. And then on the back, there's a QR code that women can use to connect to our health community, to connect with the brand, to learn more about us. So for us, it's a mission that matters, and it encompasses more than just period care. It's a movement that changes how we serve women, 51% of the world's population.
Mustafa.
Sister, I just want to say thank you so much for millions and millions of women across our country and hopefully internationally. I don't know if most folks know the dioxins and the furans and the pesticide residue that is actually a part of, those traditional feminine hygiene products. So thank you so much for creating these greener types of products that are healthy for folks. I'm curious. You have a phenomenal product. Where do you want to take it moving forward? Are there additional products that you're going to put into your overall portfolio? And also, as Amisha raised, we have so many sisters in the Caribbean, sisters in Africa, and so many other locations. Do you have a plan to also reach them as well?
Absolutely. So when we started with a global mindset, and we're already shipping across the world, not just the United States. And as we think about expansion to better meet the needs of women, we've already designed additional products such as tampons and period panties and more that are dropping in a few weeks that sustainably meet the needs of women during their life cycles and more, that address period pain, that address some of their pregnancy symptoms and more, all holistically. So, the future is bright for us, and we believe that we can become the company that meets your needs wherever you are. Whether you're at work and you get your period and you might not have a pad on you, or you're rolling through Target, hopefully, and other stores like Whole Foods and more, or you're simply cruising online and want to sign up for yourself or your daughter for a period subscription to get it delivered every month on time, every time. We want to be wherever the women who need us are, and at every step, we want to have that impact and education and support them with wellness.
All right, then. Arion Long, CEO of Femly. We appreciate it. What's the website?
Thanks, Roland. The website is femly.com. That is FEMLY.com. And you guys can use code wellness for 10% off your next Femly purchase. Thanks for having me, Roland.
So it's femly.com, not femlybox.com.
You can use either or, Femlybox or Femly.
Okay. Yep. All right, then. We appreciate it. Thanks a lot.
All right. Bye.
Folks, Black Star Network is easy.
Oh, no punch! I'm real revolutionary right now.
Support this man, Black media. He makes sure that our stories are told.
Thank you for being the voice of Black America, Roland.
Stay black. I love y'all.
All momentum we have now, we have to keep this going.
The video looks phenomenal.
See, this difference between Black Star Network and Black-owned media and something like CNN.
You can't be Black-owned media and be scared.
It's time to be smart.
Bring your eyeballs home.
You dig?